Happy Monday! Welcome, friends. It's
Yes, it
Monday,
is. We're
and
back
we're
to
actually home. We're not on a special location. We're on a
so
field
nice.
trip. It is nice. We had a lot of fun over the past couple of weeks, enjoying our children's separate spring breaks that were catered to them specifically,
Because
which benefited us, right?
everybody has their own schedule, so there's no like one set time where we can all get away now. So everybody has to do it piecemeal.
Yeah. So it made their spring breaks special to them, and it made us get to see some really cool places,
If
do
we
some
have
fun
to,
things. Yeah. So last week or the week before last we did Disneyland with Sage, and this past week was New Orleans with Denver. Oh, I don't think I heard that song while I was there. What a travesty.
did we see it at any point?
It might have been that one group that paraded through that one day randomly, you know?
That's
Good
what I was
morning.
thinking
Good
too.
morning.
They just watch it.
That actually might have. Yeah. I don't know about anybody else, but you sound really like glitchy.
I don't hear that.
Good.
Okay,
I
good.
hope no one else does.
There you go.
Okay. It was, wow, quite the experience. Hello, Sheila. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, it's the end of the month.
Yeah,
isn't it?
A lot of catching up to do right now.
Yeah, we have one more week of this month. Yikesers. Hello, how are you, Becky? Yeah, it's when you take time off, it's really relaxing, but then coming back is really not. There's a lot to get done. Good. I'm glad he sounds good. He sounds really loud.
Well, I can put that down. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Thank you. Whoa.
Oh, Christy. That, oh, I hope you're not hurting too much. I hope you're recovering really quickly. That sounds terrible, but hopefully it has a really good result, right? Hello, Julianne. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. He is glitchy sounding to you too. Dang.
I don't know. I haven't heard anybody else, so I'm going to say that that's an isolated case of me sounding glitchy.
Leanne and I are isolated.
I sound smooth, at least to me.
Oh, you sound good.
Oh, look at that.
Got your royal icing roses done the second weekend, and it's been a whirlwind since, but I'll get the cookies together. That's awesome. I feel like the main event are the roses, so if you got that down, everything will come together really fast. That's awesome. The homeworks, we have a lot of homeworks to look at, don't we?
Yes, we sure do.
Since we've been out of office for the past 2 Mondays, we have a lot of homeworks that were turned in. Let's take a look.
Right on. Good morning to everyone, and
Fingers
here
crossed.
we go. Let's
dive. Okay.
We're going to dive.
So this month's cookies. Sorry.
Wow, just there are so many. There are a ton, and you guys are doing some incredible work. It's really great to see. So we're going to start with Amy Sharif. There you go, Amy. So great.
So cute. Yeah.
Angie Satov. Or Satov.
Cute. How
and going
pretty.
into more with Becky Hubler. I love the equipment. It's very very industrial set here.
Yeah, instead of wheelbarrow, we got some serious machinery.
And here's Barbie Kotilik.
Cute, yeah.
So great.
He's holding a little rose.
Next up, Becky Norton.
So cute. Oh my gosh, look at little it's a little gray pot back there.
Yeah.
So the terracotta, that's cute. I like how oh, that's funny. I just realized something. I'm like,
What's that?
that pot isn't in this month's lesson, but we did a little project together that it is in. So that's why I was like, wait, that
Uh,
that's
I've
funny.
seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. That's cute. I
That's
like it
great. Here's Carolyn Buckner
Oh, love it. That's pretty on the plaque. Huh?
and Kathy Ulich.
Oh my gosh. Paired with
Cute.
that, yeah, paired with the little airbrush floral. How cute is that? Wow.
Here's Danielle Bullerjack.
Adorable. Yeah, really cute.
Cindy Clausen.
Ooh, purple.
That's a
I
great
like
set.
that. Yeah.
Miss
And
Danielle.
she had that cool switch of the shape there. Did you see that? That was
Let me see that.
the scarecrow head for
The wheelbarrow.
the wheelbarrow. Yeah, that worked great. That's cute.
That's great. And
She had
Danielle Stone, who you were able to cookie
pretty.
with just over a week ago at your advanced
Yeah,
class.
yeah.
And this Darcy Peters
Those little beans.
and Debbie Semmel.
Cute.
And let's see. Here is Debbie Zook.
Oh, look, and she did her little extra frosting even. It's adorable.
Yes. Yes. And Elizabeth McGlenn.
So cute. Oh, I just love that blue.
That's Aaron Freed. And by the
Oh,
way,
look at the little ruffly.
Aaron has done 32 straight months.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah. Good job. Very good. Next is Ginny Fitzsimmons.
Oh. For some reason the eyes just look so cute on that one, doesn't it? They're
Great.
like
This is Janice Ezzo, who now has 2 years done.
nice. I love that little rustic edge one. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. And this is Joanne Sassar.
Oh, that's great. Look at the wheelbarrow on just the rectangle. So cute.
And Miss
Nice.
Kate Sullivan.
Very nice.
And Laura O'Leary.
Ah, this is so sweet.
Laura Tiernan.
Cute. I love the texture on the bun. That's cute.
Now, Laura also added, "I'm so in love with April's homework. I could just squeeze my bunny Bigfoot, but
Yeah.
that would break her heart and her body. I also want her, so I textured her, love everything 2 months in a row. Look at me, McGoo."
Yeah, that is so cute. And I love that wheelbarrow shape. That's a cute one too. I love that.
Really
And
great.
then just on those little arches. That's man, yeah, so cute.
Yes. Miss Kim Holmes.
Very cute. I love the holding the flower.
Isn't that great? I love it too.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's Leanne. It's Hegren. And I believe it's the same set as I don't know if Leanne Patterson is this or Peterson is the same as Leanne Peterson Hegren. So I'm gonna
Probably.
do a little homework here because here's Leanne Hegren, and then
Uh-huh.
this is Leanne Patterson.
That's
So
different.
I think it's different here,
They're
and that's an
different.
extra one that Leanne Peterson had here. So
How cute. The little sandals. Oh my gosh, how cute.
and let's see here. Next up, Lisa O.
So cute.
Lisa said, My roses look more like little pink cabbages, but I love this set.
They totally look like roses. They're
Yeah. Look
beautiful.
great.
Pink cabbage. I think it looks so good.
None of that down talk here, Lisa. And this is Lisa Vance
Cute.
and Marcy Van Winkle.
Oh, in a watering can. I
Now,
love it.
Marcy also added, I made a few different color varieties for Easter gift packages, and instead of a wheelbarrow, I used my new watering can cutter. These were all pre-sold, sight unseen, and the proceeds will be donated to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research in
Oh,
memory
wow.
of Sweet Graham.
How cute. Wow.
So
I
I
love that in
told
the watering can. I love that.
Yeah, it's really cute. I told Marcy, hey, add the hashtags, and then you'll get you'll get the oven mitt patch too. And then this
So
is
cute.
Mary Crate,
Oh, love it.
and then
Those cheekies.
Marilyn O'Neill.
Okay, the eyelashes are too much. That's so cute. And then with the brick background.
Mhm. So
Oh,
Marilyn added, "Oof, lost cutters, short on time, and it shows. Poor bunny looks like looks the way that I feel. My darling husband asked if I was watching the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark when I made her face. Too
yeah.
loose flood on those cheeks. It's just slid right off, and different sized eyes add to the crazy. Saving that technique for Halloween." Between pre-trip list and 12 plus dozen donation promise before we leave to see UK family
Oh, wow.
for the first time since 2019, a redo waits. Happy Easter, friends.
And they're still so cute. I wouldn't
Is
even
that
notice the different size. Yeah, they're so cute. I love those eyelashes. They're so cute.
it's
Love the
great.
idea.
And then Maureen Lawson.
Too
Such good work.
cute.
Maureen.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah. These
Here's
roses look great, don't they?
yes.
This is Mary
This
who?
Mary Ridley.
Goodly. I love the little whiskers and the different
And then
pink tones and the roses. Isn't that pretty?
yes. Yeah. Oh, they're great. And then this is Megan Box.
Oh my gosh.
She said, after a very long homework hiatus, I decided that
Mm.
this month couldn't be missed. Loved every minute. Megan, it's so good to jump back in and to get started wherever you are. So it's awesome that that this was the set that sparked the jumping back in with everyone, and it's always good to see your work. You do great work.
Yeah, so cute. I love the bold pink. So cute.
Here's Melanie Skiles.
Oh, he's a cutie.
Yes. And okay. Here's Nadine Buston. Nadine.
Adorable. Look at those roses. Wow. And nice little Easter egg background. That's cute.
Here's Melanie Talkington.
Cute.
And Pam Strauss.
Oh, wow. Look at all those.
It is kind of fun that as we're doing this, we have like the Binky cam on the left hand side there.
Yeah.
Just
She's enjoying the homework as well.
yes. And here's Nikki Hurt.
So cute with a truck. Oh man.
Sharon Green.
Is that just dreamy? Look at the yellow little creamy roses in the mix.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, I love the
I
color
love that.
palette.
Yeah.
Here's Sean Ritterspacher.
Wow. Look at those roses. Wowie wow. And I love the additional carrots in the little wheelbarrow.
Yeah, those are great. Here's Sheila Hale.
Cute. Again, just using a regular cutter for the wheelbarrow. I think it's so cute. I love how that looks.
This
Adorable.
is Sheila Sonnenfeld.
Cute.
And she added, this month's Homework was lots of fun and frustrating. I had a difficult time with the toothpick flowers. I can't for the life of me get them to come out like petals and look like a
Mm,
rose. I have to keep practicing or fake it till I make it. I love how the bunny turned out. They're so fun.
so cute. And that little blue rose, that one looks really good. I mean, it has really
Mhm.
nice petals on that one. The other ones just look a little bit soft, like the icing's a little bit soft, right?
Okay.
But they
Yeah.
look really nice. Like they're well made.
Mhm.
The leaves are
Here's
so pretty.
Susan Kemp.
Cute. Somebody loves me.
And Susan added, I used to be able to share from Instagram. Now it stopped working. Urgh. So here is my April
Huh.
homework. I gave these to my dad who needed a little bunny love. He was scheduled for surgery and it got postponed because he
Oh,
tested positive for COVID.
oh,
Poor guy.
dang.
Yeah, so awful.
They're so cute.
Here is Suzanne Beckwith. Look at those fruit.
So cute. Oh my gosh.
So great. And then here's Tessie Phillips. And
Cute.
Tessie added, finished in time to use as holiday centerpiece and post on my
Nice.
business page. I really need to be forced to practice florals. So always like to see these on the monthly homework. Nice.
Those look
Great.
great too. Look at them. Really nice.
Theo Wallace. Theo,
Wow.
I
Look at
love
those
your work.
roses.
So pretty.
Yeah.
And then this one is Zoe Graves.
Awesome. Aren't
So
these
Zoe
roses so
said,
pretty? I just love them.
yes, I love them too. Says Zoe Graves said, April homework done. Joined this group last month. This is my first homework and my first
Nice.
toothpick roses. Next time, I think my
Wow.
icing needs to be just a bit thicker. Also, disappointed in my bunny feet that sank, but overall, this was a fun first homework. So, good job, Zoe.
Yeah, super cute.
Great.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah, so that's some homework here. I have a couple more. Here is first, this is Megan Bowers, and Megan, this is for Magoober's Lend a Hand, and she donated these to her group of dispatchers.
Wow,
So that's a fun little set there.
very cool.
And let me see. We have one. I have one other one that I wanted to share because it's Bev Hansen and she's doing the challenge. She's challenging herself to make all the sets this year, correct?
Yeah.
So she said, "Welp, life is about to come at me full force over the next couple few months, and sadly, I have to put my self challenge on hold. However,
Mm.
I did have a chance to make an isomalt ring box cookie for the first time this week, so all is not lost. I am 3D cookie obsessed. I'll be back as soon as I can with my cookie challenge. So, Bev, sorry if life is hitting you square between the eyes. It happens to the best of us. Much love to you, and hope all is good.
That is so cool. Isn't that neat? Wow.
Yes.
It's all
And
faceted and
I know that I shared this before. This is Becky Hugler's, but she did have a comment. She said, "Didn't notice that I hadn't put on the blue background on the bouquet cookie until I was tidying up and saw that I had not cut the blue bag." Um, uh, Toothpick roses are still a challenge for me, but either way, I'm getting better, and my standards have gotten lower. I used to have more waste icing than acceptable
Mm.
roses. So there you go. Dude, that's great. I just want to make sure that I got everybody's comments as well, because I'm not seeing a couple of the homework cookies that I have pulled. Oh, let's see. So Amy Sharf, she said, "Here's my April homework. I really loved learning how to do roses and even bought a flower nail to keep trying. I didn't have a knife, so I did wet on wet splotch and added purple roses because purple is my favorite color. I even attempted
Yep.
2 and roses. My green was a bit too soft, and I didn't cut the bag for leaves right, so these look a little funky. Otherwise, I loved this set.
Yeah, that's great. I think those roses look amazing.
And then
Yeah, really nice.
let's see if I have. I think I no, I don't have hers here, but I'll check. So there might be one more round here. Let's see, Rhonda or Liesel, because I have Liesel Powell's comment, but I don't have her picture, and I think it's because it's in a different
Hmm.
format. So if the picture's in a different format than a JPEG, then it could be problematic for our thing here. But yeah, Kim Dixon, Rhonda Milam, and Liesel Powell all did a good job too and did their homework. So yeah, just let me see here. There we go. Yeah, fun stuff, huh?
So cute. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Man.
adorable. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everybody's doing amazing. And those roses just look so good. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna decipher the difference here, and I will figure it out and make sure that you guys are getting your credit for the Leanne Petersons. One is Leanne, Leeann, and the other one is Leann. So y'all are y'all are mixing me up here.
Yeah,
Oh, this
they
is
look
great.
great.
Everybody's comments are just so nice. It's so good to see everybody just throwing some love out there.
You know, she left. She left her window spot. That's her favorite spot to sit. What? Oh, oh, trying not to. Okay, I was like trying to wait and forget. I was like, what?
Thank you.
Good, good.
All right. Uh, let's see here. Let's keep going down. Oh, let's see. Yes.
Paula.
Okay. Here's the deal. Not all the homework is shown. Not all of it is always shown because there are formatting problems sometimes with the picture download. So I show all that I possibly can. But if you want to check if your homework is counted, if I liked it, loved it, and or commented, you're good to go. So yes, I saw yours, and you're all solid. Not a problem there. And yes, a couple of them
Yeah.
were shown early, and I think yours may
Well,
have
yeah,
gotten
and
in there.
since hers was the first one, it was probably the first one shown, huh?
Yes,
Counting.
and yes, I know that we showed it the first week, a couple weeks ago. But Paula also, she has a 101 S tip that came to her kind of wonky, so we're going to send you out that
Oh,
new one.
that happens every once in a great while. Oh, sorry about that. That's lame.
No, Elizabeth,
Can we get a
not yet.
sneak peek of next month?
I know you
What's
want
the
one, but
calendar look like? When's is it
it's next
what's
next
the next
Monday is
Monday?
the first, or not rather
Next
next
Monday's the
Sunday.
first?
Next Sunday is the first. Yeah,
Then that means we show the homework today.
not today, not today, not today.
Yes, that is what it means. That's what we
It is.
decided.
Yes, in a typical month, that would be correct. However, with all the traveling and everything, this was a little bit of a difficult month. Do you have something that you wanna share, that you wanna show?
Of course, of course.
I don't. All right, here we go. Love from Costa Rica. Oh, we're in Costa Rica.
Ooh,
That's great.
fun. Wow. Yeah,
Because
exactly, Elizabeth. I
there's
agree.
too much
Why
there's
wouldn't we
too
do it
much.
today? That doesn't matter. We said we'd show it the Monday before, and this is the Monday before.
All
That's
right,
the
yo.
rules.
Okay.
Let me just think where they're at. Okay, let me gather. Um, and they should be like pretty close by. I think they're in the dining area. Here they are.
Here's Chris Thompson. I am learning that if I do my homework at the very first of the month, I find myself wishing for the next month so I can get the next one. I hear you. I know, and
That helps you look forward to
I know
big
y'all just
stuff.
want the sneak peek and looking at cutters and all that other stuff. I got you. I got you. This next
Okay.
month, it's going to be a tough one, I think, for a few
It
people.
is. This is a challenging
Challenging.
one. Oh,
Mhm.
it's broken. He got a little broken here. Um,
And Laura said, "Thank you for my apron patch. I was so excited and surprised." You
Yay!
deserve
Oh,
dancing. Yes. Emma
you earned
Warren is
that.
wearing the apron
That's
patch.
you.
Well earned.
Okay. I have the cookies here.
You do.
I do.
Okay.
And Denver also he just sent me a text right now. And he
Yeah.
said, shout out to the school lunch lady for giving me lunch.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
And that's
awesome.
Robin, right? Um,
Yes, that's right.
um,
Denver
so
showing some love. That's so great.
yeah, that's funny. Oh, mine doesn't have the tie across. Well, that will be okay. Okay, so cool story about this next month is I hand cut the cookies, but there is a brand new cookie cutter set where you don't have to hand cut because 2T Stencils made this. It's a two-piece cookie cutter set. You can hand cut it, but such a cool shape. I'm seeing other possibilities, which is really fun. But we're going to be doing the pansies and irises. Um, it's going to be so fun. So, a little newsprint wrapped bouquet. What do you think of that, Binky? You like that one? Our little pot of pansies. So cute. Super fun color palette. It like screams spring, like nobody's business. And then, yeah. So you might have seen this set. Yes. Yeah. Laura recognizes these cookie shapes for sure. Um, so any rectangle will work. This is the Sugar Bell cactus with just that little flower trimmed off the top, but I know several different shapes would work for that as well, like a basket, ball hoop, or a couple things. And again, this shape is a two-piece cutter set from 2T Stencils that they hopefully will have up. If not now, then soon. I think he's coming here to say hi. Yay! It's pansy and iris time. Yeah, it was a requested thing. It was a class that I taught in person twice. I hope so too, Christy. Um, and it was really interesting teaching in person, and then I learned a lot. Just having other people do it. So we're bringing it to Magoo, taking it to the streets, and I'm excited. You're gonna love it. Bean, yay! I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, it's it's going to be interesting because it's pretty different than any florals I've piped before. Good. I'm so glad. And these are just so cheerful. Like you can't this like is just a smile inducing cookie right there, right? And you can do them in all kinds of colors. Good. Yeah. The iris is pretty involved. I mean not involved, but a lot of different angles and different way of thinking. So pumpkin. Christy wants to say hi. She's not as. You just knocked my cookie off of the table, and she's licking it now.
What
Hey,
little butt.
that is not for you.
It's a true story. The kids were
This is
feeding
not for you.
Binky marshmallow bits on Easter.
Easter.
So the kids got little Easter baskets and they start going through them. And one of the baskets had a little bag of like marshmallow from Lucky Charms cereal. And so they're feeding her little marshmallows, and she was she loved every little bit of it. She can't like resist it. It's her catnip.
Yeah. Cats are jerks. I agree. She came up here just looking for some more. She's like, "Where did that cookie go? I want to eat it." They say cats don't have a sweet tooth, but ours definitely does. Yeah, you're gonna need 101S and or 101. Either one would work. I would definitely suggest my 101S if you're gonna use a 101S,
Mhm.
because it's slightly bigger and you're gonna want that scale. So 101S and 101. And I cut my leaf tips. So you could do a leaf tips. Yours like to eat peeps. I bet you'd like peeps. Yeah, you'd be a fan of the peeps.
Gross.
I bet.
Gross. Peeps are gross.
We got the birthday cake peeps. Those are pretty good. She's like a little purr factory right now. She's so
Yeah.
loud.
So
So
you have
yeah, I'm excited about next
and
month's Magoo U. Super excited.
all right. So today you have mailbag to go through. So you have a
Mailbag.
couple of questions that came in. So it's time for the mailbag.
This is the mailbag music.
Yes, it is. All right. So in the mailbag today, the first question comes from Anna Maldonado. And Anna said,
Okay.
I'm having so much trouble doing my roses. Any tips? They melt down on the toothpick. I've done my icing 2 times. Help. Any tips? It's my first time doing them. I'm using a 102 tip from Celebrate It brand. That's the brand name.
Okay.
So, what do you think?
So, if you use corn syrup in your icing, cut it out for this one. Uh, um, take it out because I think if you're doing that, it might make your icing just too soft. Also, just go thicker. And you made it twice, so you've probably tried that, but usually when I find it's not holding my shape that I want for my toothpick roses, it's because it's just a little too thin. So I always figure how it behaves in the bowl is how it's going to behave on the cookie. So if I want really crisp, sharp edges, I want to see that on my bowl. So when I pull up my icing, I want to see it have absolutely stiff peaks. I don't even want to see a curve. I really wanted to go straight up and down. You can do toothpick roses with a slight, with a slight curve to your pulling up of your icing. But just know that it's going to be a little bit of a softer rose. If you're pulling it up and it's just totally curving, that's what it's going to do on the toothpick. It's just going to melt down your toothpick. Like I say in the thing, it's like I would much rather risk it being too thick when I'm making toothpick roses than it being too thin, because that's really frustrating when it just kind of keeps melting together and not holding its shape. So make sure in the bowl that it's really keeping super stiff peaks, because that's what it's going to do on the toothpick. You're going to keep nice and stiff petals. Good tip for florals is to be sure your icing is not shiny. Interesting. I've never looked at that. If it's shiny, add more powdered sugar. So that's my advice. Go err on the side of too thick. Hey, err on the side of too thick, if anything else. Because then at least it might hurt your hands, but it'll keep the petals, and then you'll know to adjust next time too. Yeah, hopefully that helps.
Right on.
Awesome.
All
Yeah, I
right.
find doing, and I know I'm biased, but I find doing toothpick roses easier with my 101S.
Mhm.
It's probably I'm just used to it at this point, but I don't know.
They're great. They really
Worth
are.
a shot, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Delmara Lovell said, "Hey there, Magoobers. For any of you who have used the more than cake flavors, do you normally add your cookie dough or your icing? I got my first flavors today and wanted to find out how others normally use them. Thanks."
Yeah. Awesome. I love more than cake flavors so much. I just add it to my icing. I've not added it to the cookie or anything that I've baked with. Yeah, I've only added to the icing. She really recommends adding it. She, as in Jackie Curtis, is the creator. She really suggests using it in the icing. It doesn't work as hard in the baked good, I don't think, is what she kind of says. It's more impactful in the icing. So use it in the icing. And I always like to keep in mind what flavor I'm using in the icing so that it pairs really nicely. So like if you're going to do a chocolate cookie, make sure you're not doing like a lemon icing or whatever, just use your common sense with pairing flavors. But yeah, I've always just done it in the icing, and I tend to put in the powder into the water of the icing when I'm mixing my meringue and cream of tartar in the water. I will put it in the water then. You put it in your dough in the flour. Interesting. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't done it in the baked, but you can do it in pancakes and in yogurt and in coffee and cocoa and all that good stuff too. Yeah, it's good stuff. You'll have fun playing with it. And make your lemon cookie recipe with red raspberry and the icing. Oh, that's a good. My mouth just watered. That sounds like a really good pairing. Raspberry lemonade. You put it in the dough. Yeah, I like to flavor both mine. I just haven't done the powdered flavoring, in the cookie part. Oh yeah. One of my new favorites is the butter pecan. There's a berry berry in the buttercream for your Easter lamb cakes this year. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I like the berry berry too. It's super strong. That's one of my favorites too. Maple praline, or praline rather. I've learned that.
Yeah.
I learned that in New Orleans. Maple praline and butter pecan and berry berry. Those are my tops.
All right, your next question. Hi, everyone. I just joined Magoo U, and there's so much to see and read. Does anyone have, this is from Terry Gillis, by the way, Terry Gillis. Does anyone have any advice as to where to start, and how far back should I go reading the blogs and the monthly tutorials? There's a lot of content. I mean, there's a ton of content on here.
Yeah, that is a good question. It can feel kind of overwhelming with, now coming up to, in October, it'll be year 8, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
You're getting out lunches to the kids while you're watching. Is it lunchtime? Is that when you give out lunch?
And Robin, Denver did give you a shout out, and yeah, you're in year 8 right now. So you're in this October is going to be 8 full years cataloged of classes every single month, and you're going to be starting year number 9. That's just amazing.
Oh wow, yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So what would you say?
So when you join, it's like, okay. So what I am. Oh, it was breakfast. Nice, that kid. That is so funny. Yeah, he's like, hey, shout out. He sent me a text. Shout out to my lunch lady. That is so funny. Oh, that's a great thought. I love that. Yeah, you're at work too. You guys are multitasking.
You guys are checking in and listening and hanging out while at work. This is great.
What I would suggest is to start with the current month, do it along with, currently with us, so that you can earn patches, but also because it's usually topical, so it's a seasonal thing. I know one of the Magooers, Danielle, she would do the current month plus all the other Aprils, so that they were all in the right season. So that's an idea to do. You can look back at the past, Aprils. I'm like, is it April right now? I'm so out of it.
Yeah, the end of April already.
Isn't that weird? So that's an interesting way to do it, because then you're looking at all the cookies in the similar season. And then some people just go back chronologically and they'll do the current one and the one behind, and just kind of move away from each other. You can do that as well. And some people don't even really look back. They just start with the current and move forward. It depends on how much time you have, really, and sometimes there's a flow to it where you have a lot of time, and then you're really busy and you can't even get to anything else. So I don't know. I kind of like the working in the same season one and going back within that same month. That's a kind of a cool way to go about it. But and as far as like going back through blogs, oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, there's
There's another 7 years of blog posts too.
Yeah, I think there's actually more than that because I started blogging before I even
That's right.
cookied. But yeah, there's a lot of content. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a choose your own adventure, but that's the way
And
some other people have done it.
also, if you are a beginner cookier, there are 101 uh, kind of cookie 101 videos that are available to you, and those can be found on the website, and I could show you if that's cool. All right, here we go. It takes a second just to get over there. Let's see here. All right, there we go. All right. So there we go. This is the Arty McGoo website, and if you
Look at all your windows that are open.
yeah, I was working. This is
Holy
all this
moly.
this is Arty McGoo here, girl. This is I'm
You're
I'm knee deep today. Yeah. So this is the Arty McGoo website, and if you look at let's see, right here. Here are the cookie decorating classes. Magoo U is right there. In-person classes calendar is right there. And right here are your beginner 101 videos and the content here. So this is just that was my phone. Sorry. So this is a great place to start. It's here's your recipes, basic techniques, and tools that you need. And after that, dive in, really dive in, get your membership. Some people will start with a monthly membership and figure, okay, after that I'll try it out for a month and then get the annual. The annual membership is available in the store, and that has access to all back content. The monthly only gets access to this month's class and this month's class alone.
That's true. That's something to keep in mind. Yeah, because if you're just a monthly, then go with the current, right? The baseball sites, yeah.
Wait, there are no baseball sites up there right now.
The current Monday morning routine, then back to the grind. Nice. It's good to see you. Young mom said, "Shut the front door and close those windows." Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the class info. That's what or that's a nice place to start as far as the website goes. There is a live class in a little over a week. So we're well 2 weeks away on the 7th, I believe.
7th. Yep. That's right.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's an intermediate class. So it's from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. And it's here in Paso Robles. If you are looking to go, in fact, I guess I'll show this too. So if you would like to go and get yourself a spot in class, go on over to artymcgoo.com. You can go right here to in-person classes or to the calendar, but we'll go to the calendar so you can see the full calendar. So here are some of the things that are going on this month. There was the last in-person class. You could subscribe to the calendar here, and that'll be in whatever file you need it in. But if you go to May, right there, May 7th, Saturday, is the next class. Click here, and then you can get the seats that you want in class. The cookies that are being taught are not posted yet, but there are still seats available. There are 18 seats available, and they're 120 each. So please come and grab a seat.
Mhm.
There you go.
Look at that. No picture.
Yeah, no picture
Yay!
on the set yet.
No. Yay, we get to keep Liesel.
Yeah.
That's important. She is amazing. What else do we have? I think that's
I think that's enough.
was there
My God.
something else? Was there another question, or was that everything?
Oh, yes. Okay, I have one more question from the Magoober mailbag. This is from Chris Thompson. Hey, ladies, I need some help. I need to make some bridal shower cookies this week with white eucalyptus as the color for my greenery. I ordered AmeriColor Silver Spruce on the advice of someone, thinking it was going to be the perfect color for this. It isn't. While it is a beautiful color, it's more of a blue than a green. Anyone know what colors I can combine to get somewhere near this color? Thank you. Now, she did share a picture. Would you like to see what the picture looks like? Okay.
Yeah, I want to know what white eucalyptus means.
Okay. So she shared two pictures. This is white eucalyptus.
Pretty.
And this is what the petals or the leaves look like.
The leaves.
They're beautiful. And I could see where it's a little difficult because it is green and it to me it is kind of bluish once you have that white on there. But anyway, I thought this was an interesting one and wanted to bring it to you.
Yeah, go back to the other picture again.
Yeah, sure.
If you would. Yeah. There's definitely like blue tones in it. The other one. Yeah, that one. And I would see where I think silver spruce is a great place to start, definitely. Especially since there's like, you could see like different variations of that with the darker, and then some are like really dang green on that, which might be more the foliage on the rose, you know? It's like a Dusty Miller plant. I don't know a Miller plant. Dusty Miller plant. Do we know what that one looks like? It's good to have context.
But we know that
even the words for colors is like sometimes it's so subjective, you know? Like people like coral. Oh my gosh, do you know how many, Jolly eucalyptus from sugar? Oh, cute. They have a color called that. That's cute. What was the Dusty Miller plant? Just want to see what that looks like.
And Judy Brown
yeah,
said
I think it's a gray green. Oh yeah, that one looks really pale.
What does that look like?
The Dusty Miller plant. It's like almost gray, like yeah. Can I show you just off of my phone here?
Yeah, sure. Just so I have a reference for it too.
It is gray. It's with a touch of green.
I don't really see it, but it looks like a lot of gray in there.
Yeah, it's a very pale, silvery gray green. So then go back to the eucalyptus picture. Let me see that again.
I love eucalyptus. I think I love that smell. Look. There you go.
So you see that like that bottom leaf there on the very bottom, that pale green one on the bottom?
Yes.
That's the color that it looks like that Dusty Miller plant is that.
Okay.
So it does have a range of colors in that picture, but I think you could.
Yeah, how would you dig in
there with? Okay, I have some silver spruce right here. I have some white icing. Let's do it.
Are we gonna do it? Experiment time?
Let's do it. I got it right here. Okay, so I have just like a little bowl.
All right, let's see.
So just some white. I like the idea of silver spruce too, because it has that blue tone in it, but it's also green. I'm just putting a little bit since we want it to be that softer color. It's not a bad. I'm going to use the silver spruce and add moss to it. Yeah, I was thinking, something that's more moss. It would be a good one. So this is a really light, which isn't bad, but I do see that it's a little bit too blue, maybe just a scotch too blue. I would think to like kind of neutralize or to bring it a little bit more to the green side. A color that I've been really liking a lot right now is cork. It's
like
it's AmeriColor cork. What's that?
Is that like a brown color cork?
It is a brown, but it's very green toned.
Hmm.
This would be interesting. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. I'm going to put a touch more spruce. But I find when I do eucalyptus, I tend to put in white, which I usually don't put in my icings because I feel like it gives it that little bit of, I don't know, it just gives it a different weight to the color. Does that make sense?
And what is a scotch?
A scotch is a smidgen, a bit. Isn't that a word, scotch?
A scotch.
That's a word I use a lot. I've never really thought about what the. So that's a nice color. That's actually a really. Put that picture up again next to it.
All right, sure. Here we
The
go.
watercolory looking picture. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Other side. Here, go to the other
Oh,
side.
I can see it on both sides. Yeah, yeah. So look at that's like a nice. That's just the silver spruce.
That
And
matches
that
those.
really matches some of those leaves. So it really is a nice place to start. But if you want to
That's
go a
great.
little more green, I'm going to try a touch or a scotch of my cork to see what that does.
And
Because
and especially with that with that color that you're at right now, even to start with some background leaves at that color, and then put a little bit, make it a little bit darker for some on top of that would look really cool.
yeah, it would be fun on this one to have a couple different green, bluies, eucalyptusy colors. Eucalyptusy, that's another word. Yeah, the cork took it to a little bit more of a green, and kind of away from the blue just a little bit. Let's see, I'll show that to you. And I'm using really light. I think the cork could take over really fast and take it to a really mossy place really fast.
I always love watching you mix colors because you think way differently when it comes to color palettes and mixing of colors. Because I would think, oh, get green and then brush it with white on top, and it'll give that look, but it won't. It won't do that at all.
We go on little journeys, our colors do, don't they?
Yeah.
Sometimes the journey is gets a little off, off where it should. I'm loving this color here. Yeah, that's a pretty good match. And I like the cork. I like how it took it to that green side just a little bit more. Yeah, do you have cork? I like it, but you could do I think a moss is a really good option as well. I'm looking on my colors here. I would say moss or cork. Kind of something very light, then a little darker. I was for cork. Yeah.
Just a smidge or a scotch.
A smidge. Yeah, I feel like the cork I didn't even do a drop. I almost like touched my little scribe into it a little bit. Because you can always add more, but it is harder to take it back, right? Yeah, lamb's ear, totally. That, yeah, really sweet little soft green. So we can take a color class at the local college. Oh yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it?
And I know that, yeah, the color mixing and color pairing, it's going to be different when you're talking about whether it's light or something that's printed or something that you're mixing. It's the color and getting that right tone is very much a science, and every single color that you have in the icings is going to react differently. I know Georgianne did a fantastic expert lab on color science just a little while ago, a little over a year ago.
Yeah, it was great. The purple alone, I was like, surprising from what we always hear, and then the reality of mixing purple is different.
Yeah.
I think also the cork kind of brings it down to earth a little too, where I think some other, if you put in other greens, it would make it really bright, where you want that kind of dusky, a little bit gray in there. I think cork does that work too. So that's that. It's a nice neutralizing kind of a color. Brown, a little bit of gray, and a little bit of green to that silver spruce. I love the silver spruce. And yeah, I think that's a really nice place to start. Silver
It's a great
spruce.
experiment.
Silver spruce with a little chocolate brown. So good. But yeah, that was fun. I want to pipe some eucalyptus now, or some little floral with that. It's pretty. Get some darker, get a nice little ombre of those, you know, some a little darker, some a little lighter. That'd be really pretty.
Yeah.
Is there any other questions? Or is that it?
That concludes the mailbag for
Very good.
for this time. Now, if you would like to ask a question, those of you that are McGoobers, you can ask your question right in the Magoo student body group on Facebook, and then I'll just pull it from there. Or you can always email hello@artymcgoo.com, and I'll be able to see it there and bring your questions to Artie on one of these Monday lives. Now, next week for Monday, I know that we have one more week of homework here, but you got to get in your homework. You have one more week to get it in. So work on that and get it, post it publicly, then share it to the Magoo group. Nice.
Awesome.
I love
AmeriColor. There's AmeriColor. Look at my gross little bottle. It's cork from AmeriColor. Yay.
And then also next week we're gonna have cookie news. So I'll have that ready to fly. We'll watch a couple of videos, and I'll give you all of the news that I find in the public eye, having to do with cookies and all that fun stuff. And then also we'll update you on the class for of course May, but also the upcoming live class in Paso Robles. And again, you can go to artymcgoo.com, click on calendar, go to May 7th. That is the next class. And also, if you guys are looking for a group get together, maybe a little Mother's Day outing a week before, then that would be a perfect time to do it. Just throwing it out there. And also,
great gift.
You loving spouses who are watching, that's also a great gift. So just again, throwing it out there. And also, while your spouse is there cooking, you can always go to one of the many restaurants or the vineyards and enjoy your day as well. So again, I just want to put it out there for you.
Or golf.
Yeah, there's golf. Hunter Ranch. It's a great course. Lots to do.
Okay. That's
retreat at the same time on one of these
what's that?
things. Maybe I can do a cookie husband retreat one of these times that you're doing a class, and then the husbands can all hang out and do something else. So
what if the husband wants to take the class? What if the husband wants to decorate along and the wife wants to go hang out with you?
If the spouses want to go and do the class, men, women, everybody's welcome. It'll be great. Yeah.
It could be a family affair. Everybody, come on.
Tammy, you were
what?
on.
Oh, what a smoking deal!
Yeah, that is a smoking deal. Get yours now. Order them.
Yeah.
You can get your homework in for next month.
Yeah. Josh should teach a class. Oh. Christy, I hope you feel better so fast. I hope you heal super fast. Oh, man. Back problems are the worst. Back pain.
I can't teach a class. I can teach I can do a seminar on copyright and licensing and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm not teaching a class.
And check out the shape and tell us what you see. Tammy and I saw some really fun ideas using these shapes, and I'd love to see what you guys see can be done. It's such a fun little duo. Yeah, that's awesome. You know what, Tammy? Mine didn't make it home with me somehow. I looked in my bag. It did not make it home, and I'm like, still.
I'll order one today. I'll order one. It's up.
I know, right?
So
Okay, grabbing
yeah,
them.
we'll do it.
So grab your cutters. May is right around the corner, right?
May.
May Day. Crazy. So that'll be a really fun class. And Tammy did amazing on doing that set. She created this set. She's a natural at piping pansies and irises. She was incredible. So many awesome people took that class, so they already know the secrets, but they didn't. Oh man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome. That's exciting. Awesome. So we'll see you next Monday, and it'll be May. Is that right? That just seems
Yeah,
crazy.
isn't that
It'll be the
crazy?
2nd of May.
No, yes,
Okay.
it'll be the 2nd of May, next Monday.
2nd of May. We'll see if we have any homeworks turned in. I think we will. Is there anything we need for May class other than cookie cutter? You will want some wafer paper, but again, if you don't have that, you can kind of figure things out a little differently. Other than that, a flower nail.
And the 101S tips, is that right?
The
Or no?
101S. Yeah, 101S. It would be interesting to do it in 101 also. We did it with 101S in classes. But yeah, depends on what size flowers you want to in your cookies. But I'm excited to see how you guys do on these and how much you enjoy making them. So we'll chat next Monday. We didn't chat about any of our New Orleans adventure, but just know we had a blast. We ate so much good food. I can't even. Oh my gosh. So hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, a fantastic week. Yay, Chris is already on it. That's awesome. I feel like I'm back in New Orleans. But in the meantime, Mr. John and I wish you have a delicious day.